All right, starting it off. Commentary number 3. I want to thank you for being here for me. And for you, I have a black smudge right in the middle. Going for it. As you can see, that's my painting chalk. Pretty decent. Sometimes I get a little concerned that the dried acrylic is going to start bleeding through, but luckily this paint pigment is really deep, so it doesn't really get anything else through. Starting off with an eyeball, just because it, like I said, you can't ever feel like somebody's not watching you, because there's always a being, if not yourself, then like a higher power. And so I was feeling kind of influenced by the music Machine Girl, since we were preparing to go to a concert here. And so I was imagining like the pit being crazy, the mosh pit. And so I kind of like started imagining those kind of movements. And there, like, I started going for like a brick wall motif, thinking maybe, but then I gave up on it, and I was just going in circles and scratching. I was just allowing the pen to move on its own, just giving it the chance to express itself. And I liked what it did, and so I wanted to do this as like a easel, but the timing wasn't right since I already started painting. So then I decided to put the white over. Well, there's a reason why I couldn't see that guy in the top right by the end of it. And so I made a little star here because I was thinking like, oh, this could be like kind of where the eyeball meets the face. I forget what it's called. And so, using the left hand, pretty cool if you ask me. In some ways, I just try to flex, just try to keep it good. It looks like I gave up on making that part of the eye, and I just made it its own face. And figured this would be a good place for another face. Now, I'm not just trying to fill in blank space, although that is a big aspect of it. Just throwing down emotions, double handing. Feels great. Felt kind of sus, so I made Among Us. I really like these little fellas down here. They got some nice vibes, especially that middle one. Good eyebrows, good smile. The one to the left of them, at the bottom left, just eyes. Didn't give him a face, or a mouth at least. So like I was saying before, I wanted to add to the eye without taking away from the faces. Thinking about trying to make it bloodshot, but then I recognized that the paint was coming on too thick here. I needed to have used the corner of the chalk, the other side. But you know what? It's okay. Things happen for reasons, and we take those. We take those. Decided to go for more pink. Didn't learn my lesson. Keep going with the business end of the chalk. And so I'm really liking the pink spiral that's forming around it. And I'm also aware that like when you have like a big, like a solid color of paint right next to another one, then it kind of looks like there's a layer, right? If you think about how the light goes around what's in front of you. And so finally learned my lesson, started using the other side of the chalk, just going in like a spiral motion. Didn't really want to make it like a toilet bowl thing where it just kept getting bigger and bigger as I pushed the paint outwards. So doing my best to be intentful with the spiral. Many times when we spiral out, it feels like it's just, like you just keep going, like like when you're reaching rock bottom and never really feels like you ever hit it. And so with this though, I was getting kind of frustrated just because I was running out of places to draw and stuff. At this point, almost every piece of the canvas was covered in paint, so using my pens was no longer a viable option, which is all right. No big deal. Again, just filling in empty space. I don't want to do too much of that. Sometimes the empty, it's pleasing. It allows, right, for the the stillness to almost beckon to be filled. And yeah, the top right, it's kind of funny that the guy is drawn there, but you can barely see him now. I mean, that's pretty much like the most calm part about this drawing. Also, the left, I like how the smudges kind of like line up parallel. Finally, gonna add some bright yellow, vermilion, if you will. Oh, never mind. We're going with the white. Yeah. Oh, I figured that the yellow would kind of give it like a pissy feel, and I was hoping that the black in the middle was dry enough to paint on, and luckily it looks like that was the case. Oh, I like how that line